Welcome back to Trader UK, the money management channel. You know how it works by now. If you enjoy the content, smash the like button and leave me a comment below. If you don't enjoy the content, well, you may as well just smash the like button anyway. Today, I want to talk about big pharmaceutical companies and why now could be a great time to add some of these typically solid dividend stocks to your portfolio. I'm going to run through my reasoning and the thinking behind this, and then I'm going to let you know which two companies in particular I'm going to be increasing my position in. Now, I think it would be pretty reasonable to assume that suppliers of drugs and medical equipment would be thriving in the middle of a long, drawn-out global pandemic, right? Well, actually, a lot of big pharmaceuticals haven't been performing too well recently. GlaxoSmithKline missed earnings last quarter, and you can see here that year to date, they're on a bit of a downward spiral. Johnson & Johnson managed to maintain EPS estimates, but revenue is actually down about 10%, and you can see here that year to date, they're pretty flat overall. And even 3M, who I'm going to be including with the pharmaceutical companies today because of some of the medical equipment that they produce. The stock price for 3M down year to date, so it seems to be a recurring theme across the industry. And when you take a look at the results that are coming out, it's quite hard to spot any trends. One will report an increase in drug sales, one reports a decrease. One reports an increase in consumer sales, one reports a decrease. It seems to just be a general disruption caused by the pandemic. And it's clear that over the past 6 months, COVID has been the headline illness or disease that everyone has been talking about, which unfortunately means that other illnesses have taken a bit of a backseat. People have been putting off medical procedures. Vaccinations are at a dangerously low level recently. And in lots of poorer countries, people are afraid to go to the hospital through fear of never getting out. And it's this reduction in non-COVID treatments that is impacting big pharmaceutical companies. You can see here in this BBC report, 67% reduction in routine operations in England. You've also got the number of people going to A&E, 30% down on last year, and then the number of people being referred for cancer treatment, specialist treatment, 20% lower than the same time last year. But this won't last for long. I suspect pharmaceuticals are going to see a gold rush over the next couple of years. I know a lot of people will be thinking, yes, when they come up with a vaccine, they're going to make a lot of money, but I don't agree with that. GSK, GlaxoSmithKline, they already said that they plan to produce 1 billion units of the vaccine that should be ready in 2021, and they don't even expect to turn a profit from it. 1 billion units without profit. There's far too much pressure from governments that will ensure companies can't capitalize on vaccines, as they need it to be available to everyone, rich and poor, for it to be effective. As well as this, in the drugs game, you don't make money from a vaccine that people need once. You make money from drugs that people need every day for the rest of their lives. So where is it that I think all this money is going to come from? Four parts. Firstly, as countries get these outbreaks under control, they're going to see a surge in patients for other non-COVID treatments that have been put off over the past 6 months, which are going to require more drugs and more medical equipment. Secondly, moving forward, people in general are going to be much more aware of the need to be healthy, which is going to see people buying more vitamins and more well-being products. Thirdly, the situation we saw in April and May where countries were fighting over shipments of medical supplies, that's going to have taught governments they need to be better prepared for future outbreaks. And in order to do that, they need to keep higher inventory of drugs, PPE, and medical equipment. So they will be building up their stock levels over the next couple of years. And then fourth, the final point, we are heading into a recession, or we're already in a recession in some countries. What happens when the economy is bad and we're in recession? Yes, governments increase public spending, which tends to include bigger budgets for hospitals and public health. So I think it's good times for pharmaceutical companies over the next 18 to 24 months. Currently, these are the 4 pharmaceutical companies I have in my portfolio, but I'm only looking to increase my position in 2 of these. And it will be 3M and GlaxoSmithKline, both of which produce a dividend yield close to 4%. So I think it's a really good time to start picking up some bargains and sitting on them for a while. Let me know in the comments what you think of my stock picks today. Let me know as well any pharmaceutical companies that you already hold positions in. That's all for today, and I'll see you next time.